They haven't dropped a set in 3 matches. Mind you, neither have their opponents. Jill and David are ready for this one in the exhibition set.
We certainly are, and looking forward to a terrific evening of semi-final action in the 5 individual events, with loads of British interest, England, Scotland and Jersey all represented. But undoubtedly the best hope of a gold medal for any of the British players from the British Isles. Nathan Robertson and Gail Ems, the #1 seeds, the world #3 pair, and of course the Olympic silver medalists from Athens, both 28 years of age now, playing the pair who are ranked 15 in the world, Hendry Saputra and Li Zhujia. She was born in China, he in Indonesia. It is a very cosmopolitan team, the one from Singapore, Jill.
Yes, it is. In fact, only 2 players in the whole of the Singapore squad were actually born in Singapore. But this is going to be a tough match for Nathan Robertson and Gail Ems. But I have to say, throughout the competition, they've been very professional. They've looked very sharp indeed. Very tough, though, for Gail Ems. 4 matches in one day, because, of course, quarterfinals, and she's in both the semi-finals, this mixed doubles and women's doubles as well.
Yeah, and it's less than 2 hours since she finished women's doubles with Donna Kellogg going through to the semi-finals. Should be said that the 2 Singaporeans are also doubling up, though, in women's and men's doubles as well as the mixed. Only Nathan Robertson has had the luxury of a few hours off after the early win. They were on court at 9 o'clock this morning, were Ems and Robertson. There's their route through, yet to drop a game, but the same is true of Saputra and Lee, although Saputra and Lee this morning, when they played the Australians, Denny and Wilson Smith, actually saved 4 game points in the opening game. They were at one stage 17-20 down before eventually taking that opening game 23-21, whereas Robertson and Ems were winning 21-8, 21-6. Andy Wood is the man who has guided the fortunes of Robertson and Ems for the last few years. And I think they now come on to court with the attitude, it doesn't matter who they're playing, we're better than you.
Yes, they're full of confidence, and I think as far as Nathan and Gail are concerned, it's worth perhaps 3 or 4 or maybe even more points per match, because not only are they full of confidence, but all their opponents think, crikey, we're playing against Robertson and Ems, and are very wary about that.
The other semi-final will be getting underway at the same time on the other court here. That features the Malaysians Koo and Wong against the New Zealanders Shirley and Runiston Pedersen. Those last anxious moments. Practice serve or 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right,
Remember, it's every rally now counts in the scoring system, the new scoring system. First to 21, best of 3 games.
Goodness me, signs that Gail Ems is really fired up already just for the first rally. That's tremendous. Well, I think everybody a little surprised that Robertson put in the clear there. Certainly Lee didn't react.
Not a lot you can do about that. A little apology from Lee. Lovely flick serve.
Wonderful attacking play from the English pair. Finished off with a very powerful backhand from Robertson.
They're going to have to be patient because all the Asians are superb defenders and conditions very slow. The shuttle's very slow, difficult to get it down on the floor.
That's a good low serve.
Nathan Robertson not ready, so a let called by our Malaysian umpire, Yaolin Na. Not sure that it's a good idea to flick serve Nathan Robertson. Stands 6'2".
Well, that's the second lucky net cord that the Singapore pair have had already in this match.
Well left by Gail Ems, the serve falling short of the service box.
And I just felt as the rally progressed that Nathan Robertson needed to vary the attack. Too much at one pace. Perhaps needs to look for the angles a little more.
Yes, that's the perfect placement. The middle of the court, behind the net player, in front of the baseline player.
Perfect tactics for mixed. Oh, she was very sharp onto the low serve.
That's a mistake by Saputra, driving the smash far too flat. He's 24, his partner 23 years of age. Both Robertson and Ems are 28. That's what you're looking for. Gail Ems to intercept at the net. That's where she's so good.
Yes, terrific backhand kill. Very little backswing of the racket.
Oh, that's fabulous. goodness, that is mixed doubles at its very best.
Such reactions.
I think Gail M's got that on her left hand, which is a little painful for a moment.
8-10.
Yeah. Perfect lift.
9-10.
Good communication from Gail Ems, calling to her partner to leave the shuttle.
And we reach the 1 minute interval at the middle of the game. This new innovation under the new scoring system. And then the leading pair or player reaches 11 points. We just tell you that all the semi-finals taking place in all 5 disciplines tonight, tomorrow afternoon, at the same time as we're starting this session. It will be the bronze medal playoffs for the losing semi-finalists. And then on Sunday, starting at 10 o'clock in the morning, local time here, that's 11 p.m. on Saturday night, your time at home, the gold medal matches will get underway.
20 seconds. See? Nathan? 11-9, play.
Bit of confusion, players getting used to this new scoring system as to who should be serving, who should be receiving.
Tremendous smash from Saputra.
An excellent service return from Robertson, setting up the easy smash.
Beautiful defence from Ems. Driving the shuttle back low over the net.
It's definitely an error by Saputra. And for the first time, Robertson and Ems beginning to open a sizable gap, 4 points.
Well, we could hear Robertson calling to Gail Ems to go forward to the net. She did exactly that, and then just seemed to play the shuttle onto Saputra's racket. It was a good return, making Em stretch. Well, defence is an area that Gail Ems has improved considerably in recent months, but they're getting caught out.
And the lead is back down to just 2. Good spell this for Lee and Saputra, who's just been announced as coming up in this match with the fastest smash of the event, 294 kilometres an hour. And erotic, eats your heart out.
Oh, that is superb. Gail Ems at her very best. This is what she's good at, reading the game from the net area and intercepting. There's little signs to me that the English pair are frustrated that they can't put the shuttle on the floor.
Well, great defence that time from Ems. And the lead is once again 2. Goes to 21, provided you have a clear 2-point lead. That's superb, right into the corner.
The crouch defence, looking to punch the shuttle to the back of the court. Perfectly timed shot.
This time it's Lee who finds the back line.
16-18.
That is unbelievable defence.
Tremendous play from Saputra and from Lee. Defensively got everything back. But one has to say, why on earth wasn't Robertson varying the pace?
17-18.
Oh, what an anticlimax.
19-17.
Total confusion between the two English players.
18-19.
Gail Ems getting pinned to the back of the court.
So tight, this opening game. It will be so important to the winners of it. He's missed it. It's 19 all.
19 all.
Again, the defence. And it's game point to the pair from Singapore. They've taken it, a little run at the end, and Robertson and Ems drop their first game of the tournament. They'll have to come from behind if they're going to keep alive their dream of gold.
21-19.
Lee doing awfully well in this last rally. She'd been at the back of the court, held her ground, and just look at the reaction there. Obviously delighted with that opening game, but very, very disappointing as far as Robertson and Ems are concerned. They had that 2-point advantage. I thought there were signs of them getting frustrated that they couldn't put the shuttle on the floor with their power play. And I'm absolutely convinced that Andy Wood is telling them to mix it up. Yes, hit the angled shots, turn the defence, keep looking for the net.
Need to remain positive, full of belief. It has been so noticeable how well the Asian players have been doing with their defence throughout the competition. Of course, Malaysia winning the mixed team competition for the first time, beating England in the final.
Andy Wood also mentioning the third shot. In other words, when you've done a low serve, rack it up ready to intercept the third shot.
Second game, love all, play.
Nice, good return of serve.
Over, 2-1.
Brilliant from Ems.
3-1.
That's what she's got to do more of. Get more involved at the net. Take those half chances.
Bound to be anxious. They set such high expectations for themselves.
breaking the strings of his racket with that power play. Nathan Robertson.
Just a few more in the bag. Just asking to test it, the new racket. Not happy with it, perhaps. No, I think he is. He's just putting the others away. 4-2 in the second game.
Loose, low serve, got what it deserved from Ems. Terrific. That's the third shot. That's what Andy Wood was talking about. Good low serve, racket up ready.
Struggling with his angles in this match, Robertson. Got that one absolutely right. Ooh, and oh, he's come down fairly heavily on his knee, but I don't think any severe damage other than a bloody knee. I think we're going to have the doctor out here. What happens first is one of the referees will come out before we can summon the doctor.
I think he grazed the knee earlier today in his quarter-final match. Don't think there's any serious damage done.
No, not for a moment. I think he's not going to be able to continue. Whilst we have a moment in the other semi-final on the other courts, the second seeds are also a game down. That's Daniel Shirley and Sarah Runiston Patterson from New Zealand, again against Asian opponents, Kuan Wong from Malaysia, who took the first game 21-15. The New Zealanders, who were the bronze medalists in last year's World Championships when Robertson and Ems couldn't play because Robertson was injured. They lead, though, 11-7 in the second game.
Well, I'm sure you're absolutely glued to the badminton at the moment, but if you're a bowls fan, you may be interested to know that Betty Morgan of Wales is about to start her gold medal match against the defending champion Siti Ahmad of Malaysia at the Lawn Bowls Centre. If you want to follow that one, you can through our interactive service. Press the red button and you can follow Betty's race for gold. But anyway, back to the badminton now.
Play will resume with Robertson and Ems 7-4 up in the second game, but having lost the first, 19-21.
That's a good low serve. Skimmed the net. Oh, she's just so good and dominant at that net area. Absolutely right idea.
9.
Trying to play to that mid-court area.
A couple of times the pair from Singapore have missed out on the serve. Williams just touched the shuttle as it was going past her.
Yes, another racket gone. Or maybe not.
But they've reached the mid-game interval this time with a handy lead of 5 points, 11 points to 6. There was never a 5-point margin in the first game. They did at one stage lead by 4 and then led 19-17 but lost 4 straight points. M's much more involved in this second game.
Yeah, she is, and that's exactly what they want. I do think, though, that Nathan Robertson has got to make a bigger effort to take the shuttle early, especially these little pushes into the mid-court area. He's allowing the shuttle to come to him. He's got to take half a step forward and really address the shuttle as early as possible.
Play.
Saputra returning serve so well. And Robertson getting drawn into these flat, fast exchanges. And I'm really not convinced that that's the tactic they should be using. I'd rather see him slow it down. Not go defensively, but just mix up the pace of his attacking play.
Service over. 12-8.
The other thing the English pair should be aware of is that Lee is quite far back in her defensive stance. Maybe a little net shot.
Service over. 9-13.
For once, getting through the defences.
14-9.
And maybe the smashes across the body of Lee proving to be more effective. That's the way. setting it up for Ems at the net to finish it off. Well, it was certainly the right idea. Trying to block off the smash. Superb return of serve.
17-10.
Dropping that smash a little shorter, bringing it down sharper. An 8-point lead.
Those are the little shots that I was talking about earlier, played to the mid-court area. And Nathan Robertson slightly slow to move to them. He's got to step his base up a little bit further.
Base being your base position on the court.
That's right, where he's standing, especially when his partner is serving. I think he's too far back in court. I'd like to see him half a yard further forward towards the net.
Ems again at the net.
20, game point 11.
And these are 9 game points for 1 game all. There'll be a 2-minute interval only. If it goes 1 game all, gone are the days of 5 minutes.
Service over.
Very clever return from Saputra,
20.
pushing Robertson deep into his forehand corner.
Well, Robertson left it, and it was miles in. Well, the rule in badminton is you must play to the pace of the receiver. There's the second game. 21 points to 14. It's 1 game all.
Second game won by Nathan Robertson, Gail Ems, 21-14.
Good smash once again cross court from Robertson, and I do think he's enjoying more success with smashing across the body. But the only risk with that is sometimes it opens up the angles and therefore won't involve Gail Ems at the net quite so much. And the most important thing, as far as Nathan and Gail are concerned, is that they have to work towards her finishing off the rallies from the front of the court.
As we look at the pair from Singapore, any doubts about Nathan Robertson's stamina? Because when they lost in the final of the mixed doubles at the All England Championships in January, he faded badly in the 3rd game.
Yes, he did. It was very noticeable. Having said that, I think that the new scoring system suits Nathan Robertson more because the games aren't actually as physically demanding. They don't last as long. And I'm led to believe that Nathan has been working on his fitness. He knows that it was a problem in the All England Championships. He's trying to rectify that. But of course, he's played a lot of badminton this week, not as much as Gail because he's only playing one event. But I don't think the fitness is going to be a problem in this third game.
Robertson and Ems are ready. The pair from Singapore still receiving instructions.
Unless the players return to court. As the umpire calling them to court, if you're not back and ready within the time, you can be disqualified.
Good call from Gail Ems, her partner thundering across the court. Not easy for him to judge.
Oh, wonderful. Hitting and immediately moving forward. Having played the first defensive shot, by the time she was defending the second, she was taking it off the top of the tape. Precisely the tactics that I felt they should be employing. The change of pace from Robertson, and then the power play, setting up his partner.
The channel attack down the centre, splitting the opposition.
Brilliant, says Gail Ems. And indeed it was. Perfect flick serve. Terrific backhand. Looked as if he was going to play that cross court, but just clipping it down straight.
Another service fault. That's, I think, 4 in total from the pair from Singapore. And, of course, doubly expensive now. You not only lose the serve, you lose a point as well.
once again, Robertson allowing the attacking play to come to him rather than stepping into it.
Tremendous power once more on the smash from Saputra. Robertson has returned so well. You'll have gathered from all the noise the other semi-finals equally exciting. New Zealand is leading 12-10 in the final game of that one. Yes, they manoeuvred, they were patient, they didn't get into those flat, fast exchanges.
That was a wonderful rally, mixed doubles at its best. And the momentum changed by Gail Ems's defence. Saputra way off balance as he played that smash.
9-5.
That's, oh, no way was that wide. It was perfect, absolutely perfect. Look at the replay. That's plumb on the line. That is an awful decision.
Well, I'm surprised that the umpire hasn't at least told the Singapore pair. They gestured with their arms that the shuttle was wide, trying to influence the line judge. And they should have been warned about that.
Such a crucial decision. They would have been leading by 10 points to 6.
Great return.
They have regained their composure remarkably quickly, Robertson and Ems. But I remember in the Olympic final, they led 11-8 in the final game. Different scoring system, of course. We should not assume they're going to go on to win from here.
No, and I'd really like to see Nathan Robertson being a little more proactive when he is forced to defend. He's too passive in defence, needs to take more initiative, step into the shuttle. Jing Ching Jing, national coach to Singapore.
Players, coach.
He's so struggling to put the shuttle on the floor. That's nice. That was the smash across the body. Thought it was effective in the second game. Now, good low serve. Look for the third shot. Brilliant. Two excellent serves from Ems.
This time he gets it down. This is a good run. I can tell you that that noise heralds the fact that the New Zealanders have won the other semi-final. Shirley and Runiston Pedersen came from a game down to beat the Malaysians Koo and Wong. Can Ems and Robertson do the same?
Oh, that's wonderful. Again, the low serve, rack it up ready.
5 straight points since the resumption.
That's the little angled shot.
She's,
What'll do the damage?
she's not comfortable when the shuttle's coming across her as opposed to straight at her.
Well, Ems has just upped the pace of her game. At exactly the right moment.
12, 18, play. Yes. 13, 18.
3 quick points for the Malaysians. Last thing you need is to see the lead ebbing away quickly. Oh, yes. It was his defence this time that turned that point around.
Yes, he was so much more positive in the defensive play, driving the shuttle back and immediately move forward. They've got to keep the Singapore pair under pressure. Well, it's probably a little bit of nerves, the fact that he's not really aggressive in defensive play.
What a time to serve a service fault, because it gives Robertson and Ems 6 match points to face Shirley and Runiston Pedersen in Sunday's final.
Oh, that's probably the best smash he's hit all day. Incredible power.
Oh, you sense the tension. Gail Ems suddenly has got oh so tight. She's played oh so well. 3 gone, 3 remain. They've done it this time! 21-17. They take the final game. They had to work so hard. But Robertson and Ems remain on course for the gold medal.